Hey, this is Mr. Lewis going over a few new things in Edmodo. First of all, you notice that the layout's changed over here to the left. If I hover over my groups, it gives me a color for each group. I can also change the order of my groups by dropping and dragging the groups. I can manage my groups by the ones I want to appear over here. I can highlight a star when I go to manage groups. While we're waiting on that to load, see some new features here. The spotlight icon is up here. You see the groups here. If I want them to show up in my group list over here, I can just highlight a star, and I might have to reset my computer when I do that, but those are some new features there. I can also look for my archive groups that have been archived here. But I'm going to go into my example group. You notice here, new banner up here tells you this group is locked. Gives you the title of that group, who the teacher is, what grade. Then you also see some features here where group setting. This here tells you that the group is locked, but I can unlock that group by resetting the code here. I can manage my small groups. I can also go to group settings, change the name of my group, the grade, and default all my members to read only, set the parents to read only, moderate all posts, and give a group description here. I can also archive this group or delete the group here, and I can save the settings. One other thing a lot of people overlook is the members. If I go to my members, I only have one student here, a fake student. But if I go over here, I can remove from the group. I can remove their profile picture. I can change their password, and I can also look up their parent code. But another really important feature a lot of people overlook is member options. I can go to print, and now I can print out all my member names, usernames, all these different things here, and I can generate a page and print that out. So it's a very good feature. A lot of people don't know about that one. Folders. One thing about folders is this is where you can share with your students different resources that you've collected. Also, one thing about our folders is you can create those in your library. One major thing about your library is that you have unlimited storage. I can store gigabytes and gigabytes of files and documents and links in my library. But I'm only limited to uploading 100 megabytes at a time, so a file cannot be greater than 100 megabytes. You can also attach this. Your Google Drive can be attached to your library. We go back to our progress button here. My student badges is located here. I can look through all my student badges and see what's there. I can add a new badge by clicking on this button and creating one. Another thing you can do up under your progress is view different classes and see what kind of grade they have, and grade assignments from here also. Go back to our home button. You have your schedule message here if I want to schedule this message for a later time. Also, I have, if I want to upload something from my library, I can do it here, or this is a link, or this is a file. Over here you have your store, your manage apps, and these are your app launcher. These are all the apps that I have here. I can manage my apps by clicking on this. Another new thing that you might have noticed is the spotlight. This is where you can look up resources or share resources, or even try to make a little profit by uploading your own original work and sharing those on here and seeing if people will buy them. Another thing that we have here up under our account is our settings. So we can go in and we can change our password. We can have different other information up under here. We can look at our profile. Up on our profile here, if we need to edit our profile picture, we can hover over this and see a pencil, and it tells us we can change our profile picture. We can update our profile information here. Same thing with change your school here. You can go to your account settings and you can do it from there. Then you also have a help button here. So these are just some basic things that have been added. Last thing I want to mention is the pin a post feature. Here you see I have this post pinned. I can unpin it very quickly, and I can go back and I can pin it to the top. So very, very great features.